This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Happy Mother's Day, St. Louis. We're taking a live look at Grants Farm this morning. They just opened their gates for the final day of MyFest. We'll hear what's in store for today and the summer season in just a few minutes. How gorgeous is that?
Always a pretty start to the day there.
One of the better views for sure. Yes, good morning. It is Sunday, May 14th. Happy Mother's Day to you all. I'm Travis Cummings. Sydney Stallworth has the day off. Thanks so much for joining us today. Tracy Henson is here.
Yes, and if you couldn't tell by the giant letters behind us,
I know.
we are in a weather first weather alert for the day today, just because we are going to have some more storms come through. That's not to say that it's all going to be a mess today. I do think it'll be a little bit better than what we had yesterday just as far as timing goes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the radar view now. Yesterday it got pretty active on us in the afternoon. Right now it is dry. We do have some sun breaks, but you know what I say when it's sunny outside on days like today? That is going to help propel those storms. It's going to allow them to grow, going from towering cumulus clouds all the way into cumulonimbus, those thunderstorms. So we had some hail yesterday that was quite large for St. Charles County. We had some tornado reports yesterday from train spotters on the ground seeing rope tornadoes in the Illinois area. And now we are nice and quiet. So we'll see how the day goes from here. 72 degrees, winds are nice and calm. From here, though, we will bring in some scattered showers and storms mostly this afternoon, and it'll really fill in, though, for the evening. It'll be intermittent, though, off and on sort of storms, as they often are during these warmer months.
All right, Tracy, with your first forecast. Well, here's a look at the stormy skies across the bi-state yesterday. Viewers sent us photos from all over, including Fenton, Missouri, Cahokia Heights, and Royal Lakes, Illinois. We appreciate you for sending those in. To keep up with the forecast, even when we're off the air, text the word weather to 314-425-5355, and we got you covered. We'll send you a link. This morning, a man and a woman are recovering from a shooting downtown. It happened at the corner of 7th and Locust. A little before 4 this morning, they managed to leave the scene and make it to a local hospital. We don't know how hurt they are right now. Also this morning, the family is mourning the loss of a young man who drowned at Carondelet Park. Police tell us first responders found the 22-year-old in the water near the boathouse early Saturday morning. They believe the drowning was an accident. This morning, a man is recovering at the hospital after a Saturday morning shooting in North St. Louis. It happened a little before 11 on Montclair Avenue. The victim is expected to recover. Police have a suspect in custody. Control of the St. Louis Police Department will stay in the hands of St. Louis City and voters, at least for now. This morning, St. Louis Mayor Tashara Jones is celebrating the big win in Jefferson City. Police unions pushed for a state takeover of the department this morning. Those lobbyists for the police union and lawmakers are backing the plan. They're regrouping after suffering a stinging defeat at the State House. Our political editor Mark Maxwell recaps what went wrong for the unions and what comes next for the mayor.
We're going home.
When the Missouri House and Senate dismissed Friday night and the last gavel dropped, the St. Louis Police Department remained in the hands of city voters. House Democrat Lakeisha Bosley echoed arguments Mayor Tashara Jones made in her public push to keep the department under city control.
We've got a new police chief. Allow this new police chief to be able to do his job.
Chief Robert Tracy testified to lawmakers in favor of local control and secured support from Democrats outside city limits.
Clearly, voters in the city of St. Louis should have some say with their police department.
While police unions pushed the plan through the House, it stalled in the Senate, where Senator Brian Williams said the party in the supermajority got in its own way.
I do think the Republican infighting did play a significant role.
In the waning days of the legislative session, Republican leadership, including Senate Majority Leader Cindy O'Laughlin, shot down the plan. She wrote, "I think the new police chief needs a chance to make the system work before we intervene." But before the deal was dead, Mayor Jones was already working behind the scenes.
I think the mayor outfoxed Republicans.
In a new contract with the unions, the mayor gave officers a big boost in pay, and the contract said that pay raise would disappear if the state took over.
Oh, that was perfect. That was chef's kiss.
In a statement, Jones said the leadership of the Police Officers Association and the Ethical Society of Police worked alongside right-wing, outstate Republicans trying to overturn the results of our elections. They failed, and St. Louisans will not forget their desperate attempt to take power from residents and hand it over to Jefferson City. The Ethical Society of Police responding in a statement, "We agree to disagree," and argued the campaign was still productive because now the issues within the department and for our officers are being heard and taken more seriously. Mark Maxwell, 5 on your side.
Police unions still want to see pay raises for civilian workers at the police department who don't wear the badge like dispatchers. The mayor won this round, local control of the police, but when she faces voters in 2 years, they'll want to know if the department brought crime under control. Florida's governor has been coy about his presidential campaigns. We'll explain why Ron DeSantis must announce his candidacy this month. And happy Mother's Day, what the majority of America's moms think about their parenting skills.
And morning fog has started to give way in many areas, what you can expect through the rest of the day.